Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Rock Lee here, and I'm here to share with you 5 important tips that we are doing today to grow our page. Now, before you leave or wonder, why the heck should you listen to what's going on here? At this moment, we're just shy of 2K subscribers. If you're wondering why you should even take a moment to listen, consider this. We are a fast-growing page utilizing strategies today. A lot of the other bigger channels, they've been around for 5, 6, 7 years. The things that they have done simply don't work as easily in today's landscape. It's a competitive world. There's more YouTubers than ever before. So I think you can benefit by taking the time to listen to us, me, talk about what I'm doing now. And just subscribe right now. And then watch 2 months from now and you'll see that, wow, they are a fast growing page. Maybe, just maybe, they know what they're talking about. So I'm gonna break it down to you 5 important things that I'm not really hearing a lot of the other YouTubers talk about. The first tip for you guys, the very first tip is to be genuine. Yeah, I'm writing it down. I don't wanna ramble. The first tip is to be genuine, all right? We genuinely care about our YouTube subscribers. I keep saying we because there's a group of us. I am the one that manages the account, and I genuinely care about the YouTube subscribers that we have. When someone comments, I do try and comment back as soon as possible. If any of you has commented, especially if you've commented a paragraph, you can attest to say, yeah, your boy Rock Lee does. Sometimes people say, love that video. There's not much I say, so I'll just, add a like. But if someone is adding value, like a paragraph, their insight about what they saw, then I do my best to return with a comment, delivering value, or I take the comment and give a shout out in a future video, letting the people know that we take the time to actually read the comments and it's appreciated. There's another thing that's also important when I talk about responding to YouTube comments. At this moment, we run an Instagram page. I have an Instagram video that I did a long time ago. It's a bit raw. It's been months since I did that video, and now we are a lot more professional, a lot better quality than when we first started, but that's just the way things go. But I run an Instagram page, Facebook page, a Twitter page, a Facebook group page. There's an important thing that we do when we run there's an important thing that I do, keeping in mind that I run so many pages. If I only have 10 minutes to respond to one of my social medias, I will always prioritize a YouTube comment versus any other of my social media platforms. And you're gonna be wondering, why? What makes a YouTube comment more important than an Instagram comment? Well, first of all, we have to consider that all people are equal. All comments are equal. But there's something in particular about a YouTube comment versus an Instagram comment or even a Facebook comment. That is, you have to have an appreciation for the value of time, right? So if someone is watching a YouTube video, even if they complain, even if it's a negative comment, I love negative comments, especially if they watch 7 minutes into the video and then they're saying something bad about the 7th minute mark. You see, what they've done is they've given 7 minutes of their time. It's the most valuable resource we have is your time. You will never get it back. I will only live up to what? In the best cases, 105 years. I won't surpass it. So if I give somebody 7 minutes of my time, I never get it back. It's not like I can get a refund and say, hey, I give you 7 minutes of my time. It didn't work out, let me get that back. You can get a refund on your money, but you can't get a refund on your time. Now, you have to break apart how a YouTube viewer and an Instagram viewer operates. Instagram viewer, they're just browsing through. They saw a funny meme, they saw a funny caption, they liked it, commented it, and they moved on. Typically, they're only giving like 10 to 20 seconds of their life to the meme or to the content. And a lot of times on Instagram, depending on how you run it, we run a meme-based Instagram. And a lot of our followers that are into social media are also into memes, right? We run a meme-based Instagram, which means they don't really care about me in many cases. Every now and then I do get a comment from someone saying, hey, I've been following you for a long time. Wow, it's amazing. I remember when you had just under 100 followers. And look at you now, well over 30K. But they don't really care about you. Especially if you're a meme-based page. There are different types of pages. They care about what you posted. and that's why they're commenting. A YouTube comment is a person who actually took the time to hear you and listen to you, no matter what it was. You could do anime reviews, product reviews, you could have been talking about how to grow your channel, how to grow your business, how to do anything, and they're listening to you. It's a lot of time that they're investing into you. That's why I believe that kind of person, if I only have a limited window, if I can only respond to one person in the next 5 minutes, it's going to be a YouTube comment that I may not have been able to reach otherwise. Once I clear all my YouTube comments, and then I allocate the time for my Facebook, my Twitter, etc., etc. So I do prioritize YouTube because these people are giving your time. We have videos where we have 20-minute long content and people are commenting about something we said on the 20-minute mark. They watch it to the bitter end. And you mean to tell me that I don't take the time to comment them, or I wouldn't? You absolutely have to. But anyway, that's enough on point number 1. If you have any questions, feel free to comment, and I'm going to help you guys out. Next, we actually study our statistics. Look at your analytics. It's so key. We have a tool that we actually use called TubeTubby. It's fantastic. What it does is it helps us with suggesting what titles to use, what keywords to use, what little elements we could add to the video to get more views, and most importantly, I shouldn't say most importantly, but to also help with the average view duration. It's not just about getting views. You want to get the right views and people actually watch it, okay? Also, it helps even learning how important or how effective a particular title or tag is, right? Based on your channel size. And a lot of people don't actually realize this, right? But there are certain tags that if you're not big enough, you don't have as much of a reach, you should actually avoid the tags, or the tag is too competitive. Too many people are using it, so now you become like a small fish in a big ocean, right? So there are certain keywords that are very popular, or tags that are very popular that not a lot of people are using, right? But a lot of people are searching for it. So if you use a tag like that, you actually have a better chance, or if you use a tag or description, if you use a tag or description like that, you have a better chance of standing out because not a lot of your competitors are using it, right? So those are some of the important aspects regarding analytics that we look at. Regarding our analytics, one thing that I do, right, is every time I upload, I watch and I see how well that video is performing, right? And when I judge how well, I judge based on how many views it's getting compared to my past videos and how long a person is watching it. And I try to figure out what about that video is different than any other video. Like Black Clover, we do Black Clover reactions. I've learned if I can't edit the video by 11:30 p.m. and have it posted on YouTube, it's a waste. If the video is uploaded after 12 o'clock, historically speaking, it will bomb. It needs to hit YouTube at a peak time. Otherwise, if it's too late, it'll hit YouTube with only a small bit of people on there, and then the video just dies. It never gets any traction. You got to get an analytical tool like we have. The link is in the description. It helps with understanding when to post, how to post, what words to use in the creation of your content. We actually would do our reactions, and then we would see how long people watch the video before they leave. And we were trying to determine how long we could basically talk and discuss the last week's episode to how long we need the anime, the actual reaction to actually drop. We know if we spoke for like 7-8 minutes, people would leave. They're not listening to us ramble. We determined that our conversation cannot exceed 3 minutes unless we got something really good to say. Does that make sense? So we actually measured our analytics and figured out how long we could actually talk before we actually start the official reaction, and we started putting our longer commentary to the end. Another thing that we do is we study what we say or what we do that might aggravate people? How blunt can we be, right? Because if you know me and Director Nasty personally, we can be very blunt to each other and it's all love. I can love somebody and speak critically of them, but the content that we're doing and who our audience is, they don't know us yet. It's gonna take some time to build a relationship with our audience, but they take it personal sometimes. So we learned that we're going to be honest, yet I guess sensitive is the best way to say it. Like, we do a lot of My Hero Academia reactions, so instead of saying someone is soft, we'll say, that was a touching moment. He has a lot of emotional growing to do, right? You say it like that because you're realizing you're irritating people. They don't want that. They love this character and they want to hear what you have to say about that character without you putting them down, right? So we have to learn how to adapt but remain true to ourselves. If the character has some growth, we're going to acknowledge it. We're just not going to say it in a condescending way. It's all about respect, right? That's pretty much what I'm saying. So we study our analytics, so we adapt to it, and we implement. Now there's also an important thing about those analytics. We over-adapted at some point. At one point, we minimized the talking, just reacted, and then we had a little commentary and then we weren't having fun. Some people complain in my material that I talk too much. I need to shut up. And other people say I don't talk enough. First, realize that you cannot satisfy everybody. You cannot do it. So you do what's best for your channel, but you also gotta remain true to yourself. This is a grind. We're uploading like 5 videos a week. If we don't enjoy what we're doing, we're gonna give up. I'm not saying we're gonna give up. I'm saying that what we do, we actually enjoy doing. Even if you watch this video, you're gonna notice I was uncomfortable in the very beginning, trying to figure out what to say. I was looking at this little notepad very often. But as I started getting passionate and really feeling what I'm saying, it's enjoyable. So anyways, I want to go to the next thing. Especially being an entertainment page is to create content people search for. This is important. I love doing skits. I love doing rants. People are not searching for your boy Rock Lee rants to Sakura versus Sasuke. They're not looking for that. They are looking for reaction to Y, review on the Boruto manga. So we create content based on what people are searching for to gain new views. While we're doing that, we drop in skits, rants, some of the passion projects. We're gonna be creating some more passion projects, but if you just throw out your passion projects first and nobody's searching for it, you don't become discovered. And the goal is to do this on a full-time basis, so we have to become discovered first and then sprinkle in some of our passion products. That's why it's key that when we do reactions to things that we enjoy, because this is a long campaign. We actually enjoy the shows that we're doing, the commentary. That's why I said in the previous point, if you're holding back your personality, this becomes boring or becomes like a job to you, you're gonna burn out, and you can't do that, okay? Point number 4, adding to the not burning out, is we have friends. Add a friend or a couple of friends to random videos or to your channel overall. You don't have to do it, but I find it's very, very beneficial. So if you pay attention to this channel, there are things I do alone. I do Hunter x Hunter alone. It's a passion project. At this point, I know it has some of the smallest views, but don't get caught up in the views. It has some of the highest average view duration. What that means is, you look at the My Hero Academia reactions that we do, you'll see that, oh yeah, he gets a good amount of traffic for his size, right? And then you look at Hunter x Hunter and you don't see a lot of views. My Hero Academia, the average person might be watching it for about 3 minutes and 53 seconds. The Hunter x Hunter, the average person is looking at it for about 10 minutes before they leave or they're skipping around doing whatever they're doing. So it's a passion project that I don't get a lot of views for. I get it, but I like it. It's fun, so I just do it anyways. That being said, what you can do when you're doing something like that is, I have my partners, my teammates help me in some other videos. It helps it get more views, gets more traction, and they subscribe and they see some of the passion projects, and then they start following and engaging with that too. See how it works? It all comes together. So I add somebody, doesn't have to be in every video, add somebody to appear here and there. It will help make the channel more lively and to get some more activity. Little quick side note, we do a reaction to the show JoJo, or I did. I was doing it with myself. I still like it, but the views are a little on the low side. I was like, hey, Director Nasty, you join me on this JoJo. He did, and boom, the views are higher because we're feeding off each other's energy. Sometimes you got a partner, especially if you don't have the time, or like there's a guy named Heavenly Controller, a lot of you might know him. That guy is hyped the whole time, like he's on Monster energy drinks. I am not hyped 24/7. I'm hyped when the moment makes me hyped, or if there's someone whose energy I can feed off of. So that's another tip that has really helped. I think you can do it too when possible. Don't do it to everything. And there's an important reason why you don't want to have people in all your videos, especially if you plan on, it's about you. Because if someone moves away or they got another project, people need to know that this is a channel about your boy Rock Lee, and your boy Rock Lee has allies. But don't ever forget, it's a channel about your boy Rock Lee. Okay? Anyways, the last tip, and I can throw this away, listen. You got to listen to what people are commenting about, okay? So an important thing when we first started doing anime reactions, you guys gotta remember, sometimes the people that comment your material know more about what you should do than you should do. Because you're just starting off on YouTube and they have already been on YouTube following the same people who you may be similar to. So when we first started doing anime reactions, one of the comments were you guys weren't paying attention because we were looking at each other, or we're laughing out loud, we're carrying on, and then we missed the moment. The commenters are like, you guys need to pay attention. I got some commenters who are even like, we'll let you know when this is an important episode. So your commenters, your subscribers, the people that got you, they really can get you. They can really help you. They're looking out for you. They start to appreciate you because you appreciate them, and they're gonna be helping you out, letting you know what to look for, giving you valuable insight, okay? People follow an entertainment page, A, for entertainment, and B, because they like to hear some of the insight. We may see something from a different angle. So if I'm learning from the commenters and I'm incorporating the knowledge, then for future videos, the quality is better because I'm implementing what people are looking for because I'm listening or reading the comments. And then I engage. So my last tip, because there's a bonus tip. There is a bonus tip for you guys. Just create. Just create. Look, take the time to look back at some last videos. I look at the very first video that we posted and I'm like, wow. When I first posted, I wasn't even showing my face. And I was butchering the pronunciation of names. I couldn't say them right. And they roasted me in the comments. That's just the way it's gonna be. You're never going to learn unless you go. I don't know one person who got on a bicycle and just rode it. You get on a bicycle, you fall, you scab up your knees. That's just the way it is. You just gotta create the content. And most importantly, enjoy it. If you made it to the end of this video, I really appreciate it. Make sure you subscribe, okay? We have some tools here that should help you, especially in regards to the analytics. Look at the links below. Really appreciate you guys. We have I do have a past video describing A, what to do on Instagram, B, how we got our first 100 subscribers. I hope that really helps you. So anyways, it's your boy Rock Lee, out.